you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people, lots of questions. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the aquamarine, reading number 2 with the rhodochrosite, reading number 3 with the topaz, reading number 4 with the opal, and reading number 5 with the lepidolite. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the aquamarine. The properties of aquamarine are safe travels, exploration, and renewal. All right, so those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we start with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about emotional maturity. It talks about being emotionally capable of handling all the situations in front of you. Next, we see the Devil. The Devil talks about restriction, talks about stuck energy. It can talk about really anything that doesn't serve you, that's not in your best interest. It can even talk about kind of love triangles and that sort of energy. Next, we see the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about a new beginning that is emotionally fulfilling. That is followed by the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about you getting some rest, you paying attention to your needs on the physical level, taking care of you, possibly taking some time off. Next, we see the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, a dream come true kind of energy. And topping everything off, we have the Sun, which is the most positive card in all of the tarot. It's all about growth and positivity, positive energy. Okay, so looking at this as a yes or no, I know we have that Devil energy in there, which holds a pretty negative connotation to it and can talk about some significant restriction. However, that Sun is just absolutely outshining it. There's wish fulfillment here. There's a new beginning that is emotionally fulfilling. So there may be some blockage you have to deal with, but it does look like the answer is a pretty strong yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. All right, so the 7 of Wands, that talks about you fighting for what you want, you putting your energy in, and it says you'll be successful in the long run. Next, we see the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is about celebrations, good times, celebrating with friends. 2 of Cups, that talks about the soulmate connection. So maybe meeting a soulmate or deepening things with a soulmate. There is a soulmate connection in your situation somewhere. And then the Palace of Coins, that talks about stability, that talks about having your material needs met and being stable in the earthly realm. All right, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever you have for their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. You got embrace change. Okay, so change is coming through. Change is not always a bad thing. Sometimes change is a really good thing. But either way, change is something that's going to become kind of a normal thing for you. So it makes sense for you to go ahead and embrace it. Now, let's see Moonology for the 7 of Wands. What is there to add to the 7 of Wands here? Hold your vision. So the 7 of Wands is about fighting for your desires, fighting for what you want, really going for it. And you're being told to hold your vision. So basically, don't give up. You will get there. You will accomplish what it is you hope to accomplish. You will succeed. Don't give up. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Palace of Coins. What is there for the Palace of Coins here? Self-love. Okay, so there's stability represented in the Palace of Coins. It is stability normally on the earthly plane in the material realm. Self-love comes out to clarify it, saying that things are stable, but self-love is still something that needs a little bit of work. So you have tons of stability going on. You have laid the foundation in your life. Things look good there, but you just need to make sure that you are bringing in the self-love energy that's necessary for you. Make sure you are taking good care of you. That's kind of represented in that 4 of Swords there as well. So make sure you're showing yourself the love you deserve. Now let's see this 3 of Cups, the celebrations, celebrating growth. All right, growth is not always easy. You know, growth is important and it's fantastic, but it's not always easy. So celebrate that growth everywhere you can. When you have the opportunity to celebrate your growth in any way, you should. You are growing, you are moving forward, and that is worthy of your celebrations. Now, let's see the 2 of Cups energy. What is there for this soulmate connection here? Dreams. Okay, so this could tell you that you are dreaming of a soulmate. This could tell you that you are meeting that soulmate that fulfills a dream in some way, or moving further down the line with a soulmate that you're already interacting with, and it is a dream fulfillment because you have that wish and dream come true in the 9 of Cups there. Now for the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked, you get passion. All right, so the answer to your question is yes, and passion has something to do with it. Make sure you follow your passions. They are put there to guide you. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the rhodochrosite. The properties of rhodochrosite are love, compassion, and sincerity. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, Please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I will shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. There we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about foundational energy. It can talk about getting married, about going back to school, to change your career, finding a belief system that resonates with you, about laying kind of the bedrock or the root system in your life. Next, we see the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the other marriage card in tarot. It talks about doors opening, opportunities, and the idea of getting married. Next, we see the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles talks about opportunity out there in front of you. Significant opportunity, normally material in nature, and it's a little ways out. The Knight of Pentacles is pretty slow moving, but it's out there in front of you. And then topping everything off, we have Justice with the Phoenix. The Phoenix talks about rising from the ashes and a second chance. All right, this looks like a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we start with Temperance. Temperance talks about balance, having a healthy balance of passion and emotion. Notice the fire and water being balanced with a rainbow. This is like supreme balance. It's saying that balance is either already a focus or needs to be a focus in your situations. All right, we got the Devil coming out. That talks about some form of restricted energy, some kind of stuck energy. It can represent addiction. It can represent love triangles, all of that. But in this particular deck, notice how the door to the cage is open. Like the Devil's holding the cage and the Fool's inside the cage, but the cage door is open. The Fool can leave. So this is a voluntary stuck energy. This is something that you're choosing, which kind of always makes me think a little bit more of addiction or just going back to something that's not good for you. We'll get Oracle. We'll see how you deal with it or why it's here. Strength comes out next. Look, it's all major arcana, guys. This is a lot. You guys have a lot of transitional energy going on right now. Strength talks about your strength being there for you when you need it. You will be able to have a real strong strength perspective with whatever situation you're dealing with. Your strength is your energy. And the Ace of Wands, starting something new that has your passions all tied up in it. That may have to do with this second chance. There's like some significant marriage energy. You guys may be, some of you may be asking about getting married with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands being in there. Maybe reconnecting with people with the second chance and the Phoenix. Whatever it is, there's a lot of passion here. There's something that needs to be let go of though. And your strength is going to be there to get you through it. Now let's get Oracle for everything and we'll just see kind of where it goes. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 2, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Greet the dawn. All right, so you're being encouraged to make sure you get those meditations in. Enjoy the beautiful sunrise. Make sure you're making time for you. Now, let's see Moonology with regards to the Devil. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. With regards to the Devil, what is there to add to this energy to clear it up? What advice is there? You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so this Devil energy is not something that needs to be worried about. It's probably more of a noteworthy thing. There may be something in your situations, and you probably know what it is. Something that you're doing that isn't in your best interest, whether it is, procrastinating about things you need to do, or, not clearing out energy that needs to be cleared out. It could be some form of mild addiction, like, sugar or something like that. You guys are safe. You guys are not in danger or anything with this devil being here. It's just that there's some energy that's in your situations that really doesn't need to be there. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon with regards to temperance and strength. So we'll start with temperance. What is there to add to temperance here? The balance that's needed. Trust. Okay, yes, there needs to be a sincere trust for yourself as you try to balance all the energies in your realm. Balance is very important. Having a work-life balance, having an emotion-passion balance, all of it very important, but you've got to trust yourself to be able to manage that. Now let's talk about strength here. New beginnings. You do have the strength to make a new beginning. This new beginning, you have the strength for it. It looks like it's probably a second chance for most of you, so it's a new beginning at something you've once begun before. Now, let's see Spellcasting Oracle for the Ace of Wands. What is there to add to the Ace of Wands here? The new beginning with all the passion wrapped up in it. Strength. So you get strength, and new beginning, and passionate new beginning. Your guides want to make sure you understand you have the strength for this beginning. There's no reason to worry here. Now, Transparent Tarot. Financial health. All right, beautiful. So with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands in there are definitely a lot of you asking about relationships, marriage, that sort of thing. But some of you, of course, are not. Some of you are asking different questions. The financial health card has come out here to kind of address those because it is such a strong relationship. Yes, that your guides want you to know that your financial health looks good. If you're asking those financial questions, the answer is yes, leading to your financial health. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the Topaz. The properties of topaz are conviction, drive, and purpose. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. All right, that's good. And we'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Fool. The Fool talks about a new beginning. It is a significant new beginning. Sometimes you are jumping in without looking, kind of with the youthful abandon sort of energy. There is an idea of leaping before you look, but it is a significant beginning. Next, we see the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can talk about looking at things the way you wish they were versus looking at things the way they actually are. It can also talk about not seeing what's right in front of you. Next, we see the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles talks about making decisions with your money. Sometimes walking that financial tightrope, trying to figure out where you're going to spend your money, how you're going to spend your money, that sort of energy, trying to make financial ends meet. And then topping everything off, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands talks about fighting. It talks about controversy, fighting, arguing, that sort of energy. Okay, So looking at this as a yes or no, this looks like the answer is most likely no to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we start with the Two of Swords. That talks about a stalemate, some kind of stuck energy, not seeing your way out. There's that Two of Coins again. So you guys may really be having some financial situation where you're trying to figure out how you're going to make things work. Maybe no is a good answer to whatever your question is. Like maybe it's the answer you were looking for. But this idea of really having to kind of pick and choose where you spend your money is coming up again. So we'll get Oracle and we'll see how you deal with it. The Priestess. All right. So the Priestess talks about intuition. Following your intuition, that your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. It's on point. Those messages are coming in for a reason. And then we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about an ending. It's over, it's done, final energy ended. So we'll get Oracle. You guys have some difficult energy in your situations. Let's see why it's here. We'll start the Oracle with Angel Oracle. So angels, for group number 3, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Love. All right. So love is wonderful energy. Love is guiding you. Love is propelling you forward. So that is fantastic news. Now let's look at the sword energy with Moonology. Let's see if there's some guidance we can bring in. Regarding the Two of Swords, please, what guidance is there for the stuck energy, stalemate of the Two of Swords? Your dreams need a practical plan. So if you are feeling stuck, part of moving forward and breaking that stuck energy, getting yourself out of the stalemate energy you're in, is to start making a plan for your dreams. Plan for what you desire. Set those plans into motion, but you've got to start by making the plans. So to step out of the stuck energy, start planning for your dreams. Now for this Ten of Swords with the over and done ending. A personal issue reaches resolution. All right, that's beautiful news. So whatever is done is ended, and it is bringing a personal issue to resolution there. So that is great. Now, let's see Moonology on the Two of Coins. With regards to the financial decisions and kind of having to watch things financially, trying to make ends meet. Self-love, interesting. Okay. So self-love may be a part of breaking through whatever financial, material situation you're dealing with. It's important to make sure you remember you are worthy of the abundance you desire. Self-love can help bring in that energy, can help kind of shift that mindset to let the money flow more freely towards you. Make sure you are providing yourself with all the love and care that you need, regardless of what's going on in the material realm. Now, let's see the spell casting oracle for the Priestess. What is there for the Priestess here, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Psychic abilities. All right, so you guys are being told your intuition is incredibly strong. You need to listen to it. You may also have other abilities coming through, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairvoyance, something like that. That's your guides trying to talk to you. So pay attention. You're not going crazy. You are just gifted. So there are abilities coming through. So just kind of relax and listen to the guidance your guides are bringing in. Your intuition is going to be able to kind of move through the energy. Now for the Transparent Tarot, which was no to whatever you asked. Commitment. All right, so commitment is clarifying it. The answer appears to be no. It's possible that no is a good answer for you because no is sometimes a great answer. But even if it's not what you were hoping for, there is a commitment of some sort that is causing the answer to be no. Or the answer is no and commitment is tied in some way. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the opal. The properties of opal are energy, creativity, and motion. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I am going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. That feels good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles says that your abundance is coming in. It might be delayed. You're going to have to be patient for it, but you've put in the work and you will receive that abundance. It's just a little ways out in front of you. Next, we see the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups talks about something ending to bring in something better. So something may be coming to an end for you right now, but what is the energy that's starting is way better than whatever's ending. Next, we see the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles talks about financial or material foundations, having a stable foundation in the material realm. It says that you shouldn't cling to your money like you're worried that it won't be there. Let the money flow in and out. Your abundance is coming in. It may be delayed, but it is coming in. Next, we see the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about a proposal. This normally is a romantic proposal, like in a relationship, taking things to the next level, although sometimes it can be a work proposal as well, like to guide a team or something like that. Next, we see the 2 of Cups. That talks about the soulmate connection. 2 of Cups is soulmates with that Knight of Cups in there. Some of you may be asking about taking things to the next level with a soulmate, or when you will meet your soulmate and commit to them. And then topping everything off, we have the 3 of Wands, which talks about unity. Good news on the horizon, possibly travel sometimes, but a solid unity that brings in something you're passionate about. All right, that is all I have for the Transparent Tarot for group number 4. This looks like a really pretty strong yes to whatever you're asking. Something is ending, something is starting. There may be a delay of some kind involved in your question, but it does look like the answer to your question is yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, the Lovers. Okay, so now we have the 2 of Cups, the soulmates. The Lovers are romantic soulmates. I mean, relatively regularly, they represent soulmates. The Lovers almost always romantic. So romantic soulmates in your situations. Judgment, there is a second chance. So a second chance, possibly having something to do with this soulmate, but a second chance you desire. The Star, wow, that is healing and a gift from the divine. In your situations, you have all very positive major arcana so far. And the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords talks about stuck energy. You've got all of this positive energy, and then you've got this, hey, there's something stuck. This could be a blockage. It could be a worthiness blockage. There's some kind of stuck energy. We'll get Oracle for it, see how you move through it. It's possible you've already moved through it and it's just being noted here. Now, let's see Oracle starting with Angel Oracles. So this is just kind of general energy. Angels for group number 4, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Show justice. That talks about balance. So make sure you are keeping a very balanced perspective with regards to everything in your life. Lots of fairness, lots of balance, lots of openness to ideas that promote fairness and balance. Now, let's see what there is for this Eight of Swords. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For the Eight of Swords, for group number 4, how do they deal with or move through this energy blockage? It's a time to give rather than take. Okay, so maybe dealing with the soulmate connection. Maybe not, but for some of you, I'm sure it is. Now, this stuck energy, you're being told to give rather than take. So it is time to give of your energy freely. Be open, be honest, be very giving with regards to your energy in whatever situation you're dealing with. And that's going to help you move through the stuck energy. That's going to help you deal with it. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We're going to look at judgment here with Queen of the Moon. So what is there to add to judgment? The second chance. Resilience. Yes, you have the resilience to pick up, even if you're carrying some baggage or some situations with you. I mean, obviously, any emotional baggage you can get rid of, you should. But you have the resilience to pick up and continue moving forward into this second chance. Now, the star. What is there to add to the star? Action. Okay. So there is healing represented in the star, and there is also a gift from the divine represented in the star. It's being clarified by action. So it is time for you to take action in whatever the universe is offering you. It very well could be this soulmate connection over here, because it was so heavily noted. You've got the Knight of Cups that says there could be a proposal. You got the Two of Cups, which says, hey, you're dealing with a soulmate. The Lovers comes out and says, hey, it's a romantic soulmate, because soulmates don't have to be romantic. But when we see the Lovers, normally that's what we're dealing with. Now, for the Lovers here. Dreams. Okay, you may be dreaming of this soulmate already. You may have already met them. This may be telling you you've met them, you're dealing with them, they're taking things to the next level with you, and this person has quite literally walked out of your dreams because they're a soulmate and they are connected to you on the soul level. So however it resonates for you, beautiful energy with the romantic soulmates and the dream coming out as the clarifier here. This is a very strong soul connected relationship. Now the transparent tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked tarot. Blessings. All right, so the answer is yes, and it is tied into a wonderful blessing from the universe for you. So the answer is yes, and it is a blessing. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the lepidolite. The properties of lepidolite are rest, sleep, and dreaming. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands says that situations may have been a little bit overwhelming for you lately. It's got kind of an overwhelmed energy, maybe carrying the weight of the world on your back. Next, we see the Nine of Cups. That talks about wish fulfillment, a dream come true, that sort of energy. The Page of Wands is next. It is reconnecting with passions. This could be creative passions or romantic passions, but reconnecting with passions that you've experienced before. So possibly stepping back into a creative project or something that calls to you on the passionate level, or possibly reconnecting with someone in your past. Next, we see the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victory, celebrating your significant victory in some area of your life that's important to you. Next is the Ten of Cups. That is a very happy home life. It can also signify moving. And then topping everything off, we have the World. That is completion. Could be completing a karmic cycle, completion of something significant for you, some kind of completion that is significant in some way. All right, so this looks like a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. All right, so we got the Eight of Swords that talks about some stuck energy. We'll get Oracle. We'll see how you move through it. Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords talks about hanging on to things too tightly, or it can say maybe there's something that's not being clearly communicated, or there is possibly something sneaky going on in some situation, something that's not being disclosed. Six of Wands, there's that victory again, so that's beautiful. Celebrating your victory, you are victorious in some way. And Page of Cups, that is fun and socializing, spending time with friends, that wonderful social energy. All right, so here we've got such bright energy, and here we've got kind of some struggle energy, which is normal. Everybody has things they're struggling with and things that they're celebrating. That is perfectly normal energy. Now, let's get Oracle. We'll see how you deal with the difficult energy and what there is to add to the beautiful energy. So we'll start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you. Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel is the Archangel of forgiveness. Whether you need to forgive yourself or someone else, he can assist with forgiveness. Remember, when it comes to forgiveness, forgiveness sets you free. It is saying that you're not giving any more of your energy in the present to something that happened in the past. It doesn't say that whatever happened was okay by any stretch of the imagination. Forgiveness means it's not getting any more of your energy now. If you need help with forgiveness, Archangel Zadkiel is offering his assistance. Now, let's look at the Eight of Swords with Moonology. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us how they can step out of the stuck energy of the Eight of Swords. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay. So we've got the possible completion of a karmic cycle here and some stuck energy. You're being told you're stepping into a new cycle. It says a new romantic cycle. So if you're asking about romance, or if you've just ended a connection and you feel stuck, like you'll not move forward, your guides want you to know that you're moving forward into a new romantic cycle. Now, it can also mean moving forward into a new cycle. Something new is beginning if romance is not, if it can't be romance for your particular set of circumstances. Now, let's see the Seven of Swords with Moonology as well. What is there to add to this energy of the Seven of Swords? Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so some of you may be hanging on to something a little too tightly, and pride may be playing a factor in that. You're being told to move through this stuck energy because a new cycle is starting. For some of you, you may be hanging on to an old relationship. Release that. Don't let the pride stop you from releasing and letting go. And something new is going to come in that is significant for you. Now, that is kind of the heavier energy. We're going to come over here and deal with the wonderful energy. Let's look at the success now. So the Six of Wands, celebrating a victory. What is there to add to the celebrating a victory here? pleasure. I like it. Okay, so celebrating your victory and pleasure coming into your realm. That is wonderful. Let's look at the Page of Cups too for the fun and socializing. Faith. Beautiful. So I think this is telling you you need to have faith that there is going to be fun out in front of you, that social situations are going to encounter you and you are going to enjoy yourself. There's going to be fun. Have faith that fun is coming back into your realm. Pleasure is coming in. You're going to feel absolutely victorious. You're going to move through the stuck energy, let go of what needs to be let go of. A new cycle is going to start and it's going to be fabulous. Now, let's take a look at the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for the Transparent Tarot, please. Blessings. All right, so the answer is yes, and it is a blessing. Even if yes doesn't seem like the best answer to your question, if you were hoping for a no, the answer is yes, and it will turn out to be a blessing in the end. So blessings tied into your answer being yes in some way. All right, that's all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.